Alright, welcome to Tribulation Day 164. Things are changing. Times are changing. It's time to change. One thing that is coming, I've been talking about it, but it's kind of front and center, is the global economic collapse. The fact that the world has been built on a house of cards, and all around the world, including here in the United States, we have nothing but unsustainable systems in place that create an imbalance of wealth and power. And so inevitably, with the real estate market being in the crapper and broken beyond repair, with the college loans being a hopeless situation, with all the banks, they're going to collapse because they've lent their money out to people they shouldn't have lent money to, and they've invested into things that they should not have invested in. And there's rumors about like another bank bailout, but I don't think anybody is going to allow that. So in the EU, basically there's several countries defaulting on their debt. There's several of their main banks that are on the verge of insolvency. And, it's like dominoes falling. The United States is in that sequence of dominoes, and, already they've said that America is going to get downgraded again. Like we were downgraded from AAA to AA, now we're going to be downgraded to just A. But, we don't know the exact day or hour, but a global economic meltdown is on the horizon. Getting out of the stock market, you could be invested in gold, because that's going to be the new world standard, gold. For some of us, though, we may have to choose a path where we're not on the gold standard. So the question might be is how you could survive in a system where everything is valued in gold. But I would say, it's not that you have to be lugging around gold, because ultimately gold will just be the new, common bond of value between all societies in the new economic order, the new world economic order. But, people will still have credit cards and bank accounts, and things will be transferred electronically, but everybody's currency will be re-evaluated based on a gold standard. And ultimately in America, we're going to find out that, your wealth is not even a fraction of what you thought it was. Your 401k, the value of your house, your savings, whatever. But that is the huge change that is coming. The other day, the Vatican put out a statement saying that they recommended a world bank and a world currency. The Vatican. They're laying the groundworks, but that's what the rule by secrecy, the Illuminati, the global banking, the IMF, the New World Order, the Council of Foreign Affairs, that's the Skull and Bones, the Freemasons, that's where it's all been heading and pushing. And the final phase is to have this collapse happen with a certain amount of chaos included, and that's why the Occupy Wall Street is being fed by all sides. Because there's got to be a little bit of craziness, because as you reestablish a new level of tyranny, it's got to be done through fear and people worrying about chaos. Because if people ain't worried, why would they need to vote in or agree to have some kind of tyrannical system put in place? That's the big lie, is whether it's the government or a religious leader or whoever, saying, hey, it's for your own protection that we take away all your freedoms. It's for your own protection that you have all these regulations. And all of a sudden you find out you can't do anything in life. But yeah, it's coming. Part of the change. I was in Safeway Sunday morning buying some food. And, for the last 2 years, I used the automated checkout lines where, you don't even need a clerk. It's like you just scan all your own food and pay your money through a machine and out the door you go. But Sunday morning, when I got to the automated lines, there's usually about 10 automated checkers. They were all closed down because the computer was off. So they all had red lights and they had taped them off. But there was about 10, 20 people around me, and we were all just like, what the hell? And then, we turned because we realized we had to go back through the old system, which was going through, the checker line where there's a person that handles all your product and does the scanning for you, but they do it at a really slow rate. And there was only 2 lines open, and they already had about 10 people in each line. So as we mobilized towards those 2 lines, all of us just like, oh my God, we're going to be here forever. And you're looking at that human checker like, you know what? I've been using that automated checkout line for 2 years because I'm faster than you. You guys are too slow. But within about 5 minutes, everybody in the front of that store was just, upset and not looking at everybody else like, ugh, even the checkers, because they were just like, whatever. But I was kind of laughing because ultimately I was just thinking, man, life changes. Like 2 years ago, that didn't even exist. We didn't even have automated checkout lines, so this wouldn't even be happening. But now it's happening, and we got, it's like an us and they, like, the fast people versus the slow people, the zombies. But change is coming, We tend to be creatures of repetition, where every day is the same as the one before. You get up, you go to school, you go to work, you earn some money, you eat some food, you come home, you eat some food, you sleep, you play, you eat, watch some TV, go to sleep, wake up, get dressed, go to work, go to school, earn some money, learn something, come home, eat some food, play, watch some TV, go to sleep. An endless, repetitive cycle. And the only thing that makes life worth living is when those cycles are broken and we get to do something just awesome, like a vacation. But the change that's coming is because all the repetitive things are broken, from the top to the bottom, corrupt or broken. Having a job, having savings, planning the future. But think of this. The future could be possibly learning how to exist without money. Is that even possible? If you're not part of the new economic order, the new gold standard. It can be done. All right, go out there, get your tribulation on, think positive. Peace. Keep on rocking. The future awaits.